Kristen LeVanway here in Phoenix. Okay, so are you trying to decide right now whether to spend that $350, $400 to do a home inspection? I know it seems like a lot of money, and maybe you watch a lot of HGTV, or you've got friends who are contractors, or you're a do-it-yourselfer, and you think, well, I can check the house out myself. I've got two reasons for you that may make you rethink any second thoughts you have about paying a home inspector. These are from actual transactions that I'm working on right now. The first one is for a home that was purchased at the Red Sea auction. The house is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's a newer home, looks pretty nice, and the buyer's family, very experienced in home improvement and home repair, and so they decided to go ahead and do their own inspection and didn't find anything huge. I mean, it seemed like everything worked, so they went ahead and proceeded with the contract. So we go ahead and do the walkthrough a couple days before closing and found a broken window, and we found that the garage door didn't work. The cable had been removed. Now, they remembered that the window was not broken and the garage door was operational during the inspection. If that were the case, that those things were working and intact when the contract was signed and during the inspection period, and those conditions changed during escrow, the seller would be required to repair those items and put them back in the original condition. We didn't have any proof, though, that that was the case. We had no proof because we didn't have a home inspection. We didn't have any pictures. We didn't have anything. Home inspectors do this. They very thoroughly document everything, and we would have had that proof. We would have kind of gone to the seller and said, hey, fix these things. As it stands, the seller said, you know what, I remember the window being broken and the garage door wasn't working. So buyers are out of luck. Reason number two, a HUD home. Now, if you haven't purchased a HUD home, here's how they work. HUD goes through and does an FHA appraisal, which is a pretty good inspection. They do a good inspection of checking out all the major things, all the mechanicals, make sure they all work, and then they issue a written property condition report. This particular home was being sold as insured, no issues, no problems, no escrow holdback. My buyer decided to go ahead and pay a home inspector to come through and check out the property. And what the home inspector found when he turned on the shower and the bathtub upstairs was when you do that, the water comes pouring out of the ceiling. So if he had decided not to do that original inspection, he would have just taken the word from the property condition report, bought the house, moved in, went upstairs to take a shower or bath, turned the water on, and then come downstairs to see water pouring out the ceiling. But because he did the inspection, he now has that knowledge. We're going to work with HUD and see if they can help us out. We're going to determine if it's extensive damage. He may end up canceling the contract. But at a minimum, he's going to know that there's an issue and he's going to be able to fix it before he goes up there and finds out the hard way. So you can see that it's a lot of money. And, yeah, okay, if nothing's wrong with the house, it's maybe money you don't want to spend. But in the long run, it's probably worth spending a few $100s just to know every single detail about the home you're going to be purchasing. I mean, let's face it. This is the best chance you have to go and see every detail about that house, to know everything about it. And home inspectors are more thorough than anybody can be. Anybody, even a contractor, even somebody who's in construction. It's well worth a couple $100s to have peace of mind and know every detail about your home. If you have any questions or comments, or you have a great story to share about home inspectors, shoot me an email at kristen@hereinphoenix.com. I'd love to hear from you. Make it a great day.